Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I got the Bad Blood predictions, and I just want to say I'm liking the way this card looks. I will say one thing: Gunther versus Sami Zayn should have been on the card instead of it being for Monday Night Raw, but at the same time I get it and I understand. But let's get into talking about these matches, what I expect from the show, what my thoughts and opinions are on these feuds are, and we'll just go from there. So, I have it pulled up right here, the card, but it's not in the actual order that it's going to be on the event. I'll just go in list of matches that are listed. And, of course, the first one that is mentioned is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. And, boy, do I think this match is going to be amazing. Not only is this match going to be amazing, this has potential to be match of the night. And I honestly think it will be match of the night. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk put on a really good match the first two times they versed each other. So it's expected to be nothing less than a brutal match. And a really good match at that, inside Hell in a Cell. And who does not love a good Hell in a Cell match? And it is so awesome to finally see Hell in a Cell being used more instead of a yearly thing. It is now used occasionally to end feuds, as it should have stayed being. I think that this is a great way to end this feud. I expect nothing less. I think CM Punk will be victorious. I think first feud for CM Punk, you got to have him win. But if Drew McIntyre wins, I will not be disappointed either way. But I think they're building to a CM Punk versus Gunther World Heavyweight Championship match. So obviously, it would make sense for CM Punk to come out the victor in this match. Now, I've been hearing rumors online that people are tired of this feud and whatnot, and I do got to agree to some point. It is a bit too much. It has gone on a bit too long, and that's okay, but still, it's been enjoyable for me at least, and I'm excited to see where this goes in the future. Do they end up having a callback to this feud in a few months at the Rumble? That would be pretty interesting. I could see this end up also leading to CM Punk versus Seth Rollins eventually later on down the line. There's a lot of good potential with this, and I think if CM Punk or Drew McIntyre ends up winning the World Heavyweight Championship, we can definitely see a repeat of this feud or like a continuation of this feud between one another for that championship. But the next match, we got Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns versus the bloodline of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I think Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are winning this match, and I know that might be a little controversial to say so, but I think Jacob Fatu will pin Roman Reigns to be the clear defining moment of indeed being like, you know what? Jacob Fatu is the man, because he is the man. He's sick. He is awesome. But I think we could potentially see a return, whether that being not Roman Reigns, but The Rock interfering and costing Roman the match. It could be Jimmy Uso. It could be Paul Heyman. We could see any sort of thing as interference goes, because sometimes that happens, and it's with the bloodline storyline, so I'll give it a pass. But I think they're going to be building to when we get to Survivor Series, so we can have a War Games match, probably new bloodline versus OG bloodline. And I think that that's a way to build it, is you have The Rock or you have someone interfere in some type of way, costing Cody and Roman the match, having the bloodline win, progressing that story, and then you can also have resentment build towards Roman and Cody, and you can also eventually possibly do a Cody and Jacob Fatu match, because if Jacob Fatu pins either Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. I do not see why they would not put them on a one-on-one match besides destroying and having your beast and your aggressive and intimidating guy losing. I can see that being why Cody and Roman why they could win potentially here and pin Solo instead of Jacob Fatu, so that way they could potentially build to that story of Jacob potentially versing it later or whatever. But I think that overall this match is going to be good, and I think it's going to be a long one. And I'm very excited. I wonder what all is going to happen throughout that match, and it's definitely going to be one I will be keeping my eye on for sure, and I think it will be a pretty good overall match. Now we got the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I cannot speak today. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, and I think Liv Morgan should win this, and I think she will win this. Not been quite enough of a long reign for Liv Morgan. I think she still has a lot of feuds she can be in. Honestly, I would not be mad if Rhea Ripley did win, but I think it is unlikely for her to win because she held the championship for as long as she did. Now, I do know that she was actually supposed to hold it a lot longer, but she got injured. I don't think you should give Rhea Ripley the championship right now. I think it should be given to her eventually later on down the road, because you can always, Rhea Ripley, you can push her away from that scene for a while and then bring her back into that scene, and it all works either way because she is believable, she is over, she is awesome. But I could definitely see potentially someone from the Judgment Day interfering on Liv Morgan's behalf, but I would kind of like to see Liv Morgan win cleanly. But I don't think that will happen because, of course, it's the Judgment Day. But you do have something special. You do have Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage. First time we've seen a shark cage match in so freaking long. So that's pretty exciting. I could see them doing it to where, oh my gosh, Dom dropped something from the top or whatever. I could see them doing that, and that's fun or whatever. But I kind of like that. I kind of enjoy that stipulation. I think it'll work well with this match, and I'm excited to see how that pans out. The next match that I got is Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I think Damian Priest will win this match because you can have one Terror Twin win and one Terror Twin lose. And I would love for Finn Balor to win, but if they continue the feud between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, they should have Finn Balor bring back the demon form, and that is when he beats Damian Priest. I could see them doing that, but I don't know if they fully will, because overall the demon Finn Balor has lost pretty much everything that made it really awesome and really cool when he started losing all the time with it. But overall, this match will be good because it's Finn Balor. He puts on good matches. Damian Priest puts on good matches. I think they'll have pretty good in-ring chemistry. I think they'll do overall really good, and the match will be enjoyable, and I'm excited to see if there will be any interference, and I'm also just intrigued to see how this match will fully play out. But definitely Damian Priest should win that reasonably so. Give him something, give him another win after losing his championship, but I could also see them doing it to where Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley both lose, or they both win, but I don't think that they will do that because I don't think that they are having Liv Morgan lose the championship. But there's a lot of different outcomes to this match specifically. Mainly, I'm not like the super into this, like excited for this match. I think it will be a good one, and I think the problem is it's just on this card specifically where I'm not the big, there's just more matches that I'm excited for, so I'm a bigger fan of those compared to the other matches. And finally, last but not least, for Bad Blood, we have the WWE Women's Championship. On the line, Nia Jax, the champion, Bayley, the challenger. Nia Jax will win. Could we potentially see Tiffany Stratton cash in her women's Money in the Bank contract? I say no. I say we let it build a little bit. I would love to see it at the Royal Rumble, mainly because I'm trying to get there, and I would love to be able to be there live. But I don't know how that's fully going to work out on whether or not I'll be able to, but my plans are to go to it live, so I'd love for them to push it off till Royal Rumble, because that would be awesome. But I think this match will be good. They had an amazing match last time they versed each other, and I think it will be none different this time. Nia Jax has drastically improved from, I've said it before and I'll say it again, from being when she was released, brought back, she has drastically improved. I think she has fit SmackDown so well. I think she just stands out more and is more unique on SmackDown, if that makes sense, just because of the big players that are on Monday Night Raw. But overall, though, I would love to see Bayley win, but I don't think she is going to win, and it's kind of a little sad. I would love to see Bayley get another run of the championship because she is my favorite women's wrestler of all time. But I don't think she wins tonight. And I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton combo and the team that they're doing and the little feud that they're having at the same time. And they're preparing for that feud or whatever, and preparing for her to cash in. I don't know when she's going to cash in, but it definitely adds another layer to this story that I enjoy. But I also am not liking the fact that they keep doing the same thing over and over again, which is constantly having a Money in the Bank holder teasing a cash in and teasing a cash in and teasing a cash in and teasing a cash in. I understand why they do it. But for me specifically, I like it when they build up to that. But that's, of course, just a personal opinion, and it's what I enjoy a little bit more. But before I end this full review, I just want to quickly do my predictions for Monday Night Raw, because there are 2 championship matches. So I figured I might as well predict them on this video as well. We have the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Sami Zayn. I think, obviously, Gunther will win, and he will continue his reign of dominance. And I am so here for it. I hope he never loses the championship, honestly. If that happened, I'd be okay with it. I would love that. I love Gunther. He's awesome. But the next match is Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods, where I think Jey Uso will retain his Intercontinental Championship, which, by the way, looks so beautiful with a little bit of extra blue. It makes it pop. It's what made this belt from being an okay to semi-disappointing belt to looking even more incredible. Because now when I can imagine that Intercontinental Championship beforehand, I can only think of Gunther, because that championship specifically, the only good reign, in my opinion, the main reign that I actually enjoyed specifically was Sami Zayn's that he had during the pandemic, but that was when he came back, and before the pandemic, I enjoyed it. But Gunther definitely made that his championship, and with him setting that reign, I definitely think it should have been changed either way. It's kind of when they set record-breaking reigns for belts specifically, I think that they should retire that kind of belt in a way, if that makes sense, or change it up a little bit. Like, I don't think when Cody won the WWE Championship, I don't think he should have kept it gold. I don't think he wanted to keep it gold, but it's just how things worked out. But overall, though, I'm excited for this event. I'm excited for Monday Night Raw, and I'm excited for the next few events. A lot to be excited about, but that is it for today's video. I've been talking forever, just recorded another one, which hopefully should be uploaded soon. I I'm going to end the video right here, but you guys have a great rest of your day.